Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, so we don't put no content out on Sunday, huh? We just take breaks, huh? Okay, Chris, what you got for us? Talk! Work! What's up, people? Another beautiful day or night. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. What? And to you Steam Deck fans again, what's up with it? Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion. What's good? Steam Deck Mob? Yeah. Me. Steam Deck Squad, what's up with it? Alright, let me stop playing around here. Look. Saw this nice little article on Tweaktown. What's up, Tweaktown? Look, listen to this. It says this. I found this nice little article on a Sunday. It says here, will Valve still want Game Pass on Steam if Microsoft buys Activision Blizzard? Question sign. Look, here's my take on the whole thing. Microsoft is benefiting from this. Linux is benefiting from this. Look, you got Game Pass on PC, right? You got Game Pass on Xbox, right? You got Game Pass on the Steam Deck Linux, right? So Game Pass on Windows and Linux mean that it's benefiting Linux because a lot of people can now take Game Pass on the go with them with their Steam Decks, right? It's benefiting Microsoft because one, they got PC gamers are benefiting from this, Xbox gamers are benefiting from this, and plus Xbox users. Some Xbox users already got an Xbox One or an Xbox Series X with the Steam Deck. So Microsoft and Linux are both benefiting from Game Pass, and even Apple too. Apple is benefiting from Game Pass through the cloud. So Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard means that everybody's gonna benefit from it. Whether it's Apple, whether it's Windows, whether it's Linux, and the platform you're using, it doesn't matter. Even PlayStation fans benefit from this because people that have their PS5s now can get a Steam Deck and they can play their Game Pass games on Steam Deck. So either way, everybody's benefiting from this. Whether it's the PlayStation fans, whether it's the Xbox fans, Apple users, Windows, and of course Linux. So everybody's benefiting from Game Pass. That's using the service, whether through the Steam Deck, whether through Xbox One, whether through Apple, whether through Windows, and of course Linux. So I don't think Microsoft is gonna take Game Pass off Linux. Not when the Steam Deck is doing so good. And also, then there's the Logitech and a Tencent handheld that's using Game Pass. So or then there's the One X mini player. Then there's One X. Then there's the A&Neo. Then there's the GPD. So everybody's benefiting from Game Pass. Once this deal goes through, everybody benefits, man. Either way it goes, and it was a good thing that Microsoft came out with Game Pass, because a lot of users from on all the platforms can all play games together. But anyway, listen to this. It says here, will Valve still want Game Pass on Steam if Microsoft buys Activision? Valve has expressed interest in bringing Game Pass to Steam, but this could change if Microsoft successfully purchase Activision Blizzard and its IPs. It says Valve has expressed interest in bringing Game Pass to Steam, but could the megaton $70 billion Microsoft Activision merger change things? It says here, back in February 2022, Valve heads honcho Gabe Newell said he did like to work with Microsoft to get Xbox Game Pass on Steam, but we did be more happy to work with them to get that on Steam. Newell told PC Gamers at the time. And then it says, interestingly enough, Newell said, this is a month after Microsoft publicly announced that it wants to purchase Activision Blizzard for $70 billion. On the surface, it looks like Newell and Valve as a whole would be okay with the integrating Xbox Game Pass onto Steam on a post-merger level, which could include multiple access points to big PC games like Call of Duty, Diablo, and possibly even World of Warcraft. And then it shows a map here. It says here, given the incredible value proposition of Game Pass on a post-merger basis, we could have wondered if Valve may be rethinking its position on this. After all, Game Pass currently offers 400 games on PC and consoles. Newell probably knows about the current value of Game Pass insofar as a massive game access, and his approval of Steam Game Pass integration reflects certain understanding of how the subscription could affect Steam. Perhaps the largest reason that we haven't seen Game Pass on competing platform is because the subscription overall value could impact full game sales. Remember that a good portion of the games offered on Game Pass are also sold on Steam as a full price game. A good thing to remember though is that these games often go on sale on Steam, something with significant discount. Even still, we have to wonder how Valve would weigh this potential undercutting of games sold on the platform. Then again, Microsoft has repeatedly said that Xbox Game Pass actually sparks full game sales. See? Says here, Game Pass subscribers are actually purchasing more games as a result of the service. We don't have any hard figures, numbers, or data on this trend, though. Then it shows the numbers, and it says here, that being said, Valve wouldn't do something that doesn't benefit its business. Valve would likely create contractual clause of upfront costs and royalty payments system to offset any potential impact that Game Pass access could have on sales. We also have to remember that Call of Duty just returned to Steam, and what a triumphant return it has been. Modern Warfare 2 is currently the best-selling game on Steam right now. Would that be the case if it were offered on Game Pass as a day one game? And then it shows the chart again. Then it says, this is just a theoretical hypothesis. It's one that could be considered. Then it says here, no more than ever, Steam is an attractive platform for something like Xbox Game Pass. Steam recently passed 30 million concurrent users milestone and had a whopping 132 million monthly active users in 2021. On the flip side, though, integrating Xbox Game Pass on Steam could take away a user base from Microsoft's own PC storefront and platform. Microsoft has been trying to build up its PC gaming presence in the form of the Xbox app and Windows Store games presence for many years. So far, Xbox Game Pass has done wonders for this effort by becoming the market leader in PC subscription. And it shows a chart. Then it says here, how would Game Pass integration on Steam affect this push? Would anyone use Xbox app or buy games through the Windows Store if Game Pass was available on Steam? It's hard to say. What's even harder to say is if Microsoft would be okay with their own PC gaming effort being potentially overshadowed by competing storefronts, that they don't retain full 100% revenues from first-party games sold from, and full revenue shares for in-game purchases. And then it says here, remember that Xbox Game Pass made $2.9 billion on consoles alone. That's good. Not including PC games revenue. The maximum reach associated with Steam could significantly impact overall revenues as more Steam players signed up to the service. Xbox Game Pass had 25 million subscribers as of the first quarter 2022. Then it says here, as we can see, there are reasons for and against bringing Game Pass to a platform like Steam on both Valve and Microsoft's side. We have to wonder, though, if the incredible value proposition offered by Game Pass would significantly affect the condition in which Valve would allow such a service onto its platform. A high cost premium to potential offset any impact on full game sales. Well, like I said before, if you got xCloud running on the Steam Deck and you can play Game Pass games, Microsoft will definitely benefit from the Game Pass side, and Steam would benefit from the Steam Deck side and Linux desktop, because a lot of users that like Linux and the Steam Deck would be able to use Game Pass. So as far as it like Microsoft was when Phil Spencer came out with Game Pass, they were really trying to get Game Pass on anything. So a lot of major players would benefit from this, whether it's Apple using xCloud on their devices, whether it's Windows, whether it's Xbox, whether it's PlayStation, whether it's the Steam Deck or Linux. Everybody benefits from Game Pass. So it's a win for Microsoft. That's one, but it's also a win for Valve too, because they will get more Steam. They'll get more Steam Decks out. I don't think it will cause a conflict of interest when it's all said and done. Game Pass is a great service, and for the people that's using it on the Steam Deck, they'll tell you. they know. You know what I'm saying? How great Game Pass is. So even though Valve has Steam, so either way it goes, I don't think the $70 billion deal that Microsoft did with Activision Blizzard is gonna affect Steam. Or I think it's a win for both sides, because either way it goes, you can play Game Pass games on the Steam Deck, or you can play it on the PC, or you can play it on the Linux. So it's a win for both sides, man. But Game Pass is a force to be reckoned with, though. Make no mistake about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Steam been around for a long time, but Game Pass is a force, and the platforms that are using it right now, they're benefiting from it. I mean, look. Gabe Newell is trying to get Steam OS on every handheld that he could think of, whether it's the ANEO, the One X Mini, GPD, you know what I'm saying, and of course probably Logitech. So they're trying to do the same thing that Microsoft is doing. So either way it goes, man, it's a win for both sides. But Game Pass now is the fact that Microsoft got that title that defines video games across the board. It's Game Pass, and once they got that title, man, I'm like, I knew that they were going to be a force to be reckoned with, just based off the titles alone and the way they were moving. So Game Pass being on different platforms, man, it's a good thing, you know. I mean, you take your serve. Yeah, you're moving your own Yes, you're moving your own consoles, but at the same time, you're helping the other party to move their consoles too in numbers. So I think it's a win for both sides, you know. But we'll see. What we'll see as time goes on. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. For Dark Side. Come on. Peace.